Welcome to episode 32 of the Dragon Master campaign. My name is Harrison Weiss, your Dungeon Master. In the last episode, you guys were able to reunite Hogarth's body with his spirit, and then you guys did a little bit of exploring of Blackthorn City. At this point, you're pretty open to what you guys want to do next. So as soon as you guys wake up in Blackthorn Inn, the first thing that happens is the Echo Stone starts to ring. I'm assuming you pick it up.
I do. Yep.
Hermione says, "Oh, hello, boys. How are you guys doing? Are you guys in Blackthorn City? Were you able to go to the library and complete one of the missions on the mission board to see if you can get any research done on Sturmhond and the Treasure Island?"
No, but we definitely will.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
You could feed 2 horses with 1 bale of hay.
Nice.
Do we all hear that, or is it just Yori?
Yes, it's on speaker.
Okay.
I always put it on speaker.
Oh, I also want to, when you guys get back with the research that you've done, you guys might want to consider going to the Shadow Temple. We have the Birkstone. Ace was able to get it for me. Would you guys be able to, take it to the Shadow Temple and see if you can...
Why don't you just get Ace to do it?
Wow.
If Ace is going to bring it to you, just get Ace to do it.
Well, I kind of...
I hate that guy.
Well, he's not really speaking to me at the moment. I was trying to ask how everything went in the Forest Temple. It sounded like you guys were successful. You beat the dragon.
Yeah.
He really showed his stuff and kicked the dragon's butt.
That wasn't Ace.
Wait, Ace tried to claim the glory of beating the Guifrog monster?
That's kind of just how he explained it, yeah. Was that not?
No.
Definitely wasn't Ace.
No, here's how it happened. So we went in. Ace hid on top of the room. He didn't even ever come down. And then Loaf, myself, and Yori ended up beating the dragon together. Loaf gave a valiant effort, and I happened to give the final blow, but really it was all Loaf.
Wow.
Oh.
Loaf did... Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, and Art kind of nudges Loaf, like, hey, man,
Hey, Loaf, after you guys finish doing some research, you want to head on back to Burke, and we can discuss more about how the Forest Temple went down and what we think we should do with the Shadow Temple. While you're visiting Blackthorn, make sure you visit Thief Finder. They have some cool dragons there. You might be able to get some information for the dragon decks.
So wait, was that a multiple question? Were you saying that directly to Loaf? Sorry, I'm like brain fart. Were you saying that directly to Loaf, or was it to just all of us?
It was mostly to everyone, but...
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Because you
Loaf,
threw Loaf in there, I was like,
Yeah.
is that to me or just okay?
Oh, no, it was to the whole group. But are you good to head to the Blackthorn Library here now?
Yeah, we're good right now. Yeah,
Perfect.
we can leave right now.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'll leave you guys be. Let me know if you need anything from me. I'm always just an Echo Stone away.
Hey, Hermione, real quick, just wanted to know, hey, do you like quiche?
I'm a pretty big fan of quiche.
So, hey, if that's true, Loaf, our boy's got the best recipe. You should have him cook for you sometime when we get back.
They also have really nice quiche at West Palm Beach. There's a really nice diner there at the Mojo Dojo.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe y'all could have some quiche together and then,
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Loaf, would you like that?
No, I would not.
What?
What?
I'm sorry. I don't think I could hear you.
I said I would not like to do that. I sit down and I'm just like stressing. I'm just like holding my head.
I think we should discuss that more when you get back.
Okay. All right. Bye, Hermione.
Bye. And she hangs up.
Loaf, is your throat okay? Are you
God.
sick? Are you feeling okay?
I don't know, man. I don't even know what's going on.
That was...
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't really feel like going back. I don't know what I said earlier, but are we going back now, or are we just gonna? What are we gonna do?
Going to the library, right?
I mean, is that
Yeah.
the plan? Like immediately, or
Do you need to sit down?
I don't know.
I mean, you're already sitting down because we're in bed.
It's just you need
I
to
mean,
wait a moment. You already are. All right. Okay, but okay. Look, maybe I am getting a cold or something. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I guess we can go back. Is there anything else you guys want to do in this city before we leave, or what?
I do think we should look for some books on Stormhond at the library, like she said.
Well,
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
all right.
Cool.
I'll just
And Art kind of chokes that away.
I guess we'll just go then. Let's go. You know? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yori, Loaf, lead the way.
Sure. Yeah, I guess. And then I just kind of like put my hands in my pockets and just like slowly walk out. I don't even like walk at it at a really steady pace. I just kind of just take my time, just like loafing over there.
As you guys walk to the Blackthorn Library, you pass the Feet Finder on your left, you pass the market on your right, you see a small quest board on your right, and then you walk into the Blackthorn Library. There's a large fountain outside. This is like the only green foliage in the entire city. There's lots of large blue overhangs, as with several different doors you could walk into. And
Are there any coins in the fountain?
No, there's no coins in this fountain.
Okay.
As you see somebody else reaching into the fountain and running away with the coins.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Please don't pee.
Anyways,
And you
enter
guys
the library.
walk into the Blackthorn Library.
Ooh.
You guys enter the library on the northern side, and it's just a really large library. You see that there are lots of shelves, lots of tables on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side, and they kind of reconvene to the center. It's a well-lit room, and the very back center, there's a large desk that there is a wizarding figure standing behind, who seems to be the librarian of sorts. And then in the back two right corners, there's staircases upward.
Whoa.
Cool.
This place looks lit.
This library is definitely a lot bigger and better than the other two libraries you've been in. The one inside of the Reptidon Temple and then the one at the school.
Yeah.
Cool.
There are lots of people just at the different tables. There are several different people you could talk to. There's a couple dwarves, there's a couple elves. There's a gnome that you see in there. If you want to talk to different people, feel free to. If you want to start looking for books of specific kinds, feel free to start rolling investigation.
Art wants to look for magical books. No. Art wants to look for books on archery.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. That's a 6.
Oh no.
With a 6, you stumble upon a book. I'm going to send it directly to you. You're welcome to read it. You're welcome to put it back. You're welcome to show it to the whole group if you see fit.
Cauldron of Eternity.
Yori, what would you like to look for?
I'd like to look for some spell books that might have some ritual spells in them. And for Stormhond, if I can't find anything like right away, I would go ask the guy at the desk, the wizardy guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
Sure. Ooh, let me check my modifier because that's not too good. Oh, okay.
Guys, I got some good kindling here.
Oh no, that's an 11 actually. That's not terrible.
With an 11, you find a book, Secrets of Viridian City.
Okay, I'm gonna thumb through that real fast.
And Loaf, do you want to roll investigation?
Yeah, can I look for a book that pertains to illusion magic in any kind of way?
Ooh.
Okay, 15.
I'm going to be real with you. I don't have a book written about any kind of illusory magic. If you would like a random wizarding spell that you can copy to your spell book, I'm completely fine with that.
Ooh.
Or do you want a book? A book or some random wizarding spell?
I'll take a random wizard spell.
Okay.
This is very exciting because it could be game breaking or it could be like the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh, you're talking about Arcane Lock?
I'm talking about the random spell that might be
Oh.
given to Loaf right now.
Okay.
You found Arcanist's Magic Aura as a spell. Does anybody else want to look for other books or talk to anybody particular in the library?
I was gonna go talk to the wizard guy behind the counter.
Art's going to follow Yori.
Welcome to Blackthorn Library. We have all kinds of books here. Is there something in particular that you were looking for? I'd be happy to help you find some stuff.
I was looking for something on Stormhond. We've been tasked to look him up, but I'm also wondering if you might have any spell books that would include some ritual spells by chance. I can send you that list.
We definitely would have a book that contains at least one ritual spell.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Purify food and drink. Sorry, that was out of character.
And he goes and grabs a book. This is a transmutation spell. It's called Purify Food and Drink. It's a whole story about how that was actually used in this really powerful war that occurred. not super important, but here you go. Here's a book that has the spell on it.
I was looking for Feign Death. It's
Ooh.
3rd level.
I actually think I gave that one out to somebody else last week.
Okay, all right.
Dadgummit.
Thanks, Loaf.
Sorry. All right. Well, hey, you got something nice.
You were looking for a book on Sturmhond, right?
I was.
He gets up out of his desk. You can tell he's about 7 feet tall.
Jeez.
And he has a large staff that has a very ornate topper to it. And he walks over to the bookshelves over here on the far left side of the library. And he trickles through some books. And he says, I think this is the book that you're looking for. And he gives you a book called The Tales of Sturmhond.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you want us to read this now or wait?
You can definitely flip through it. Might change what you do with your time.
And at this point, Sturmhond is dead. Is that correct? I'm asking about the DM and the wizardy boy.
From your DM, what you know about Sturmhond is that you guys were told that him, his crew, and his ship had sunken in the ocean somewhere with a large sum of treasure.
Okay.
That's all you really know.
Okay.
And then you also know that somewhere in the mix, there's also some other things that Hermione lumped in with Sturmhond, like Treasure Island. So that's something that's similar, that might be related in some capacity. I will probably record me reading the whole book.
Sure.
So if you guys just want to do a quick little synopsis, like just read through it and point anything that stands out.
The Sword of the Sea.
Yeah, the Sword of the Sea is what's pointing out to me currently. It's a sword that is said to hold the very elements of the seas as part of the treasure that was lost during the storm.
Ooh, yes. That is probably the one piece of his treasure that is the
Oh my gosh.
most sought after. The sword. What did it called it?
The Sword of the Sea.
Okay, yeah. The Sword of the Sea is definitely the one most important piece of his treasure. It was the most sought after artifact. The defenders did actually put a lot of work into trying to find that 5-6 years ago.
How much gold did he have?
Oh, Sturmhond had tons and tons of gold. There was so much gold. And Treasure Island was this island that wasn't found on any maps. It was filled with gold. It was filled with kyber crystals. It was filled with rubies and sapphires and emeralds. And it's just this magnificent island with tons of dragon life. And it's so much stuff there. If you found Treasure Island, you would be one of the richest people alive.
Huh. So where's it at?
I've never been able to find it. I've actually
Is-
spent a lot of time looking for it and going through different books. I spent a lot of time digging through Dr. Agan's journal. I spent a lot of time there because he was actually a big voice in trying to find it several years ago.
Is there anybody who knows where it is or rumored to know where it is?
So the only person that I know who would have known where it was Sturmhond, and he's currently at large or missing, one would say.
Ooh.
Okay.
Have you gone to Feet Finder to see if you can locate him?
I had not thought of that before.
Wow.
I've heard Feet Finder's not that good, though, right?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't work. I
Yeah.
think that might be over their heads, so
Yeah.
I get it.
It's not on the ground, it's on water,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best to look elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'd agree.
Okay.
I'd agree. It's the Feet Finder is very important on being able to track a scent. I don't have anything that would, have the scent of Sturmhond on it.
Okay.
Where's the Northern Sea or the North Sea?
So yeah, the Northern
North
Sea.
Seas.
So
It's north.
the Northern Sea is north of Burke. There's 2 islands that are above Burke. There is the North Point Island and the BlizzCon Island. Above those 2 islands is the Northern Line, and that's what separates Charlotte from the rest of the realm. They have a very distinct line that they guard, and that is pirate-ridden. It's illegal to be pirates anywhere above that line. It's a very treacherous place.
Would you say that morals are up to interpretation there?
Morals are very much up to interpretation there.
Morals are up to interpretation already, no matter what.
But Sturmhond wasn't a pirate, right? He's a privateer.
I would definitely call Sturmhond more of a privateer than a pirate, but he definitely associated a lot with the people up in Charlotte.
Okay. I think that's really all we needed from here, right?
The group of people that you saw in the Spirit Temple, you see a group of them on the opposite side of the library, pretty loudly debating a topic, and they seem to start kind of having like a small scuffle.
Ooh.
I wanted to just shush them and walk away.
Art gets excited and starts to approach while he starts to grasp his dagger.
All right, I guess I just follow behind Art just a little bit. So
Basically, the main thing you hear is that they can't find any books on the Blood Moon, and they're getting kind of upset about not being able to find any more research on what the Blood Moon is.
Have
I
you
don't
guys
really
tried?
know what that has to do.
Yeah, have you guys tried asking the wizard? He was able to help me.
Oh, yeah. You think we're just going to ask the wizard? What are you even doing here?
you haven't actually thought
Library,
about asking the
books.
wizard?
I was looking for books.
No,
At
I
all.
haven't thought about asking the wizard.
Why not?
Huh.
Because I don't want his help. And the man just, like, shoves a book off of the table.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's not
Why?
my book, so I don't really care what you do with it. But look,
So it's kind of
look.
odd.
So like, if you spoke to him, I'm pretty sure he could give you a yes or no. So you'd stop wasting your time in here yelling at each other.
All right. And he just stomps over and pushes Loaf out of the way. And he walks over to the wizard and said, all right, do you have any books about the Blood Moon?
Art grabs his dagger.
And the wizard kind of like waves his hand in front of him, and the guy falls asleep.
Oh, nice.
That wizard said, "Why don't you screw off?"
And that wizard picks the guy up and walks him outside and puts him on the floor.
Picks him up. It's a strong wizard.
7 foot tall wizard.
7 foot tall.
Yeah, he said that.
He's as tall.
Oh, I
he's
missed
as
that.
tall as the Big Show. You know.
Oh
WWE.
yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
This is the big show.
He's a wrestler who's just like massive.
gotcha.
7
Gotcha.
foot tall.
Crazy.
Yeah, Big Show.
Yeah.
Look him up. Anyway.
And the wizard gets back to his desk and sits back down. Something that you notice over by his desk is a pedestal that has a very ornate older book that seems to be very heavily protected with a glass case and some other layers of like security.
That's probably the journal. Dr. Agen's journal.
Hey, Mr. Wizard Man.
Oh no.
What's your name?
Bosheju.
Shijuet?
Bosheju.
Bosheju.
Schezwan chicken? What?
Oh my gosh.
Bosheju.
Bosheju.
My name is Bosheju. Nice to meet you.
Bose Sheju.
And what was your name?
My name's Art.
You have a last name, perchance? I'm very interested in like lineages.
Oh no.
Okay. Yieldian?
Eildian.
Yeah.
Huh.
What of it?
Nothing of it. I think I've heard a story about a Eildian before in the streets.
Is he Elvish? Can I tell?
He is Elvish.
He's Elvish.
What did you hear in the streets about the Yieldians?
There was a story about a Eildian once. I can't remember what it was. Actually,
Does it
come to think of it, I think I read about it in Dr. Egan's journal as well.
does
Is
it
that-
have
is that
anything
it?
to
I point at it.
Yeah. This is Dr. Egan's journal.
Can we look at it?
Do you mind reading us the passage or letting us look at it?
It is open. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
That's a 17.
Oh, not bad.
With a 17, you see a page. The page is labeled The Death Anchors, The Spirit Temple Anchor, Majora's Mask. The Spirit Temple is in Blackthorn City. The Hydra clan was formed to protect the Spirit Temple. Every dragon soul passes through this temple upon its end. Majora, the original leader of the clan, had a mask.
Ooh.
That mask is one of the anchors that connects Takeo to the realm of Terragos.
What does that have to do with the Yieldians?
So that was just the page that it was open to.
Oh. Shoju. Be show Schezwan. Be Shuez.
Boseju.
Hey, Bosheju, hey. Can you read us the passage out of the journal about the Yieldians?
Let me look to see if I can find that page.
Or let us look through it and find it ourselves, like one or the other. I just want to know, like, I don't really know much about my family beyond my uncle.
Who you want dead?
Was it about a man named Thomas?
Thomas is my father.
Okay, yes, I can find you the page about Thomas Yildian. And he flips the book to it.
Does it have anything to do with a compass? Oh, it's right here.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, that
So
says Guifrog down at the bottom.
So this page is torn out. I apologize. That's all I have for you on that page.
it's been torn out.
How do you know this is about Thomas Yieldy and his last name is like scratched out or ripped out?
I am making the assumption that it's one of the only last names I've seen that starts with YLL, and I've heard the name on somewhere else as well. I think it was one of the ballads of the street.
How did that ballad go?
It had to do with Dr. Agan, and I think it had to do with the Gitrog monster, but I don't really remember
Oh, well, we killed the Gitrog monster.
which one.
Oh no.
Which what?
The one at the bottom of the Force Temple. It cleared everything up.
How recently?
Like really recently. Like
Yesterday?
7 days ago. Yeah, yesterday.
Shoot. That's wow. No, I didn't know the Gitrog monster was back.
Well, he was.
Wait, what?
He's dead.
Yeah,
I think.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
yeah. We have his heart. It's currently melted into
Yes,
my boy's
it's right here.
chest mail, but
And
I mean,
Boseiju gets very large eyes and starts to kind of wants the stone. Can I see that?
no.
No.
You're seeing it right now.
Okay, is there actually like a piece of like cloth on the armor? Because I see that,
Sure.
but I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna like kind of like just cover it up with the cloth. I know it does nothing, but he can't like actually see it.
Yeah. So that's a very expensive piece of jewelry that you have there. I'm assuming you already know that.
I do.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay. All right. Okay. Was there something else that I could help you with?
I think we're good.
Hey guys, let's just shuffle over there real quick. Look at some books, you know. Hey, I'd like slide them over a little bit.
Okay. Hey.
Hey,
up?
so, let's not tell people about that, right? You know, don't wanna get, killed or get in a fight,
Yeah.
yeah,
About
I
what? The
the,
Yeah.
monster?
yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
a bad idea.
Hmm.
I actually agree with Loaf on this.
Yeah. Whatever you say. That's fine.
I mean, like, I'm just saying, he kind of was given that stare, if we killed this
Well, I
guy,
mean-
then, we'd then have to, like, get out of Dodge, and I don't,
Yeah. I just didn't like the monster wasn't a big deal. Like,
yeah, no, it's the implication is if we go around killing people, then it's going to be a pain for
Mhm.
us to interact with other people. Not the
Why
fact
are
that
we
he's
killing
dead.
people? Why are we killing people?
No, if he attacks us, we're going to have to kill him, right? Or at least
Oh,
knock him
okay,
out.
okay.
Yeah, because
I thought we were
you're
just
showing,
shooting him.
you're showing around that
do I need to kill him? And Art starts taking his
Not
dagger
right
out.
now.
Oh. Not right now. Okay, so tomorrow.
uh, yeah, yes.
Okay,
tomorrow.
let me know.
Tomorrow. Yes.
Okay.
I think it's just best if we leave. Thank you for your personage, sir.
Feel free to stop by the Blackthorn Library at any time. I'm glad I was able to help you find some books on Sturmhond.
Cool.
Hey, real quick before we leave, Yori, can you show him the compass?
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
about to-
Okay, yeah, actually, yeah. Did the page have anything to do with the compass? And I show him the compass.
So this is a magical artifact that just basically points a person in a certain direction. This reminds me of some of the handiwork I've seen from the DS, the Deepwood Settlement.
Okay.
If I had to guess with the direction that it's pointing right now, and he kind of gestures like a hand motion of like pointing towards a certain direction, this is probably pointing towards the Ilex Forest. Somebody crafted this from the Ilex Forest probably as a way to find the Deepwood Settlement.
Okay.
So usually you can't find the Deepwood Settlement unless you have an invitation, and this is basically an invitation to the Deepwood Settlement.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Interesting.
Isn't
Okay.
the Ilex Forest north of us? So couldn't it just be pointing north?
It's like northeast.
Yeah,
Northwest.
it's basically pointing north. So you guys are in Blackthorn City. It is pointing this direction. Yeah, it's pointing mostly north, slightly northwest.
Okay. I would like to ask, can you tell if something's like magical or if it's just kind of regular? Not necessarily
Yeah.
what it does, but like if it's like a magic thing.
I can identify a magical artifact for you if you like.
Okay, cool. I don't think this is magical. I just didn't want to put it on first. Can you tell me what this does? And I'm going to hold out the medallion that has like the stuff on it. That one.
So this medallion reminds me of a shop that I saw up near Echo City.
Where's that in relation to here exactly?
Yeah, so Echo City is located on BlizzCon Island, which is northeast of the island of Burke.
Okay, cool. It's like past the Golgari Badlands, then essentially.
Oh, so not northeast, but northwest. So
I'm sorry.
if you go north of Burke, it's New Barktown, and if you go north of there, it's BlizzCon Island.
Oh, okay, I see. I understand.
And then north of that is Charlotte.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
So yeah, I don't think this is magical. I think it's just a medallion from a small shop up there.
Okay.
And he does identify it. It is now factually non-artifact.
Okay. Just an item. Okay.
All right, Showbrosion. We're gonna
Are you okay?
show. What was his name?
Boseju.
Bosage.
Okay, we're gonna go. Hey, thank you for the help. All right,
Cool.
here we go, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
I think it'd be best if we went to the town center if we're ready to go.
So you guys did long rest.
Correct.
You want to go to the town center still? Are you trying to go to storage?
Storage and the circle.
Oh, the teleportation circle. Oh, you're right.
Does that sound good with you guys, or do we want to do something here first?
I'm totally good to leave.
Oh, we didn't check out Razorsmith, but I mean, yeah.
We can come back if we need. What we want.
I just want to mention the fact that Lincoln's construction is construction, and it's like a debate place. They're the ones who created the Lincoln Logs debate format.
Nice. I forgot that was called that.
Just a fun fact for you. So you guys head to the town center. You guys want to go to storage to drop stuff off, or do you want to do that at hideout?
I'd rather do it in hideout.
Might as well go to hideout.
I think it's one and the same. I think it's what we're doing because out of ease of use.
Okay.
You guys take the teleportation circle back to the Burketown Center, and as soon as you arrive at the Burketown Center, Crumble comes out of its Dragon Ball and immediately runs over to the nurse and is trying to lick the nurse on the face.
The Crumble?
It's Loaf's Dragon.
Oh, I forgot that's his name. My bad.
Yeah.
Hey,
and she says, hey, stop it, dude.
Hey, Crumble, chill out.
Welcome back to Burke.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can I just bring him back in the ball? I'm just I lift it up, bring him back in.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys are back in Burke. You want to head back to the library?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all head back to the Dragon School Library. You walk to the left to Hermione's area, and Hermione's not there. Then y'all go into the library, you lift up the desk, and you guys go into the hideout, and you see Hermione in there, and she seems to be baking. She's like, oh, I know you guys really liked it the last time I prepped it. Art, here's some Bergmite bacon and loaf. I know you like sunny side up eggs. You like sunny side up eggs, right?
No, I don't.
Heck yeah, man. I'll take some of that bacon.
I'm getting mixed signals from you, but we can discuss that later. Okay, so how was the Forest Temple?
It's great.
It's good.
Got it. We beat the thing. We beat the monster.
I sit down and
Awesome.
grab a plate and just start eating the eggs after a pause.
So I have some news for you guys. Can you guys go grab a seat? I want to really discuss something with you.
Sure.
Art sits on the floor.
What do you want to discuss?
Okay, so I want to be a little bit more forthcoming with you. I think I've kind of kept you in the dark long enough. I really want to be honest with you and get you guys on the same page, okay? I want to accomplish our goal together and not keep any secrets.
Okay.
Is your name not Hermione?
My name is Hermione. That hasn't changed. Also, Loaf, do you like the sunny side up eggs?
These are disgusting. And I just finished the plate and
And she reaches over and slaps you. Loaf, what is up with that? I think she slaps you hard enough that the hat completely falls off your head. And she says, what is up with you? Why do you keep giving me mixed signals? One day you say that you like me, and the next day you say that you don't like the sunny side up eggs, and the next day you say you like them, and then now you don't like Bergmites. What do you think you're doing? What are you trying to do? I was talking to Ace about you and what I should do how to get you to stop being weird, and he said this to slap you, so I slapped you.
I look at her and then I just grab the hat, pat it a little bit, put it back on my head. I ain't giving you mixed signals, all right? I'm telling the truth.
Do you like me?
Well, how did I put on the hat? Let me. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
What is happening?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't under.
That's fine.
Loaf,
Okay.
That's
I don't, man.
okay.
You don't have to like me. We're going to maintain a professional relationship, but I'm not taking you to West Palm Beach. You're going to miss out on that experience. The Mojo Dojo Casa House is one of the most phenomenal places in Burke, but that's okay.
Why don't you want to take me to the beach? I don't know what's the deal with that?
I'm so confused.
And she just looks at you with her eyes just kind of narrowed, and she says, I don't know what to do with this. You are confusing me, sir.
Me too.
I grab the hat, I take it off and scratch my head a little bit. And I'm like, this hat's a little itchy. I'll just put it over here for now. And I just lay it on the table. All right.
She walks over to the hat and touches it. And she says, this hat is stupid.
Is the hat
has problems.
the hat cursed?
She identifies the hat.
Did Will know that it was cursed when he put it on?
Okay, so let's get this hat trauma out of the way. I think it was a lot of fun, though. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Will. So here is the actual text for the cap, if somebody wants to read it.
Oh my gosh. I'll read it. The cap, armor artifact, headwear, +1 wisdom. While worn with the bill facing forward, if you are asked a question, you must answer honestly. While worn with the bill facing backwards, if you're asked a question, you must answer dishonestly. I did notice you flipping it back and forth, but I can't remember the lies or the truths that you told.
It had its moments. Yeah.
I think it had its moments. I agree.
Interesting.
So she says, what is this cap? This cap does, and then she
Looks pretty
reads
nice,
out what
right?
Yori just read, and she says, Loaf, do you want to go to West Palm Beach with me?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
And she smiles and gives a thumbs up and says, okay, now that we're on the same page.
I am a bit famished, though. Is there any more eggs?
Yeah, I can whip up some more.
Just
And she starts to whip up some more, and then she puts some other food that she had in the salt box. I don't know. And then she puts some other food that she has in the easy oven. And while it's cooking, she starts to talk about, okay, so there's a thing that I'm worried about happening, and I want your guys' help. And we kind of have to keep it hush-hush because we are in the minority on this situation. So you guys visited the Spirit Temple, is that right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to see, the clan that was there?
Yeah. Yes.
So,
Hydra, right?
yes, the Hydra clan. That sounds right. That makes sense, because their logo has, a multi-headed dragon, which leads to the point... Okay, I think that clan is trying to create a omnipotent dragon. I think they're collecting the bones of as many dragons as possible, and they're going to stuff all 10,000 souls from the Spirit Temple into one dragon with that many heads.
Whoa.
I think they are trying to create a monstrosity to destroy the realm of Terragos. I need your help. Because I think the only way to fix this is to get the God of Death access to the Spirit Temple and access to the realm. You guys know how you fixed the Forest Temple? How you were able to return the anchor?
Through murder?
Yeah, no, not that part, but how you put the guitar on the altar in the Forest Temple?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, that little piece of thing that the Ace did or something? I don't know. I
Yeah.
wasn't really worried about that.
That
Yeah,
piece
so-
of thing.
Did you guys see how that area, all of the decay was, actually, finally put to rest? All of the poop disintegrated? I think that's because Death regained some control of that area when you restored his anchor. And he was able to actually kill things off. Because when every realm depends on life existing, and every realm depends on death existing. I believe the adults, I think they call themselves the Burke Defenders, They thought they were doing the right thing by removing Death's connection to the realm, but I think it was the wrong thing. And I think we have to stop the Hydra clan from doing this, and the only way is to restore Death's anchor to the realm. Does that make sense?
Nope.
So what's our mission?
Are you wearing the hat? What direction is it?
No, that was just Loaf just being like, you get. I don't know what you're talking about.
You got all that?
Yeah.
I'm going to clue you guys in a little bit. This is your big goal for the campaign, and I would love for you guys to comprehend what she just said.
I'm on board. I'm just.
If you as players need more clarification, please ask. But this is kind of what your goal is.
Out of character, is
Yep.
Death gonna be like a heavy metal god because there was a guitar? Is he gonna just be like all about rock and roll? Is he gonna just?
He might be. He might be.
Like rock and roll, like Brookstone, having some shredding ability. He just comes in with his guitar and
I have a feeling that he's a big fan of Skillet.
Jeez.
Wait,
Oh, boy.
wait a second. Yori has a skillet.
That was. Oh no. That's true. Oh, he does.
Okay,
I'm just
so back,
wondering.
back to Hermione. So did that all make sense? And you guys are all just like strewn about the room, just like completely confused with scratching your heads. And what questions do you guys have? Did that make sense?
So you need us to sit down?
Yeah. I think you're already sitting.
How about this? So just for clarification, where should we supposedly, if we have to go somewhere next, where would we go?
So, as you probably already noticed, and you might have already figured it out, all of the missions on the quest board were for you guys to kind of research these temples.
Oh, yeah.
Because I kind of had the theory that this was going on. The other key factor to this is there's a blood moon coming soon, and I have a feeling that's going to be required for the ritual of the Hydra clan.
Oh.
Well, hey.
So we might have a time frame on this.
While we were at the library in Blackthorn, there were some people researching the blood moon. What do you know about it?
All I know about it is that it started occurring about 5 years ago. There are some other ancient texts that I found about it. Really, all I know is that it oftentimes just like, nope, I actually don't know anything about it, to be honest. I think it's just a time where a lot of necromancy kind of becomes easier to perform.
Oh, okay.
Is the Haunted Isles out of character again? Are those the isles that no one knows where it is, or which one? What island was the one? Or was it the?
It was
out
Treasure
of game,
Island.
Sturmhond is from Treasure Island, that is not on any map. The Haunted Isles is south of Burke. You could find it pretty easily.
Okay, so is the Treasure Isle an island that can't be found except by those who already know where it is? Is it one of those situations?
Most likely.
Yeah.
I've never been able to find it, so I'm not really sure on that one.
Okay. I don't know if you knew the reference, but I was just wondering if it was going to be one of those.
Is that a Treasure Planet reference?
No, but
Okay, then no, I don't know the reference.
All right, it was Pirates of the Caribbean. Like
That
the,
sounds-
Ooh, I do like that.
that was.
Isla de la Isla de Muerta. Where he's like, yeah. I
Island
like
of the Dead.
I
Barbosa.
gotcha.
Barbosa was awesome. Anyway, go. All right, back in.
So you guys actually finished 2 of the missions on the board. Actually, there's a third one here that Ace did. But you guys did get some more rewards from doing this. Would you guys like
awesome.
to use those 2 rewards to, like, out of game, would you guys like to use those 2 rewards to get a bag of holding?
She promised us the bag of holding if we gave her the poster, and we still have the poster. We didn't give it back to...
Yeah,
It's true.
Is that the case?
I
Did she-
remember that.
Yeah.
I know she mentioned it. I don't remember her promising to give it to you. I know she was joking about giving it to you. I don't remember exactly.
Joking?
I
Joking?
don't think it was joking.
It wasn't a joke.
Let's give you a bag of holding. So whose names are on there? You said there was names
We'll
on
just
it?
bring you it. We'll bring you it.
Oh, that works.
We'll bring it. We'll talk about it later. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get that
Yeah.
home, I'll give you like a whole nother thing for your room. Maybe even like
Nice.
the bag of holding or something.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, don't even worry about it. We'll make sure to get it to you.
Loaf's always crying about not having enough bag space, so I was thinking about getting him a bag of holding. Do you think he'd like that? Because I'm also tired of your items having to complain about Will's bag. And let's give you one reward.
It's a pretty piddly bag, if you ask me.
It's like a reward.
I rolled a 6.
With a 6, Hermione says, "Oh, and while you were gone, I stumbled upon a bunch of instruments. There's a guitar here, there's a xylophone, a piano, some maracas, some drums, some bongos. If you need any kind of instruments, feel free to..." And there's just a whole corner of the hideout now just has a whole ton of different instruments. And then Hermione says, "Oh yeah, that poster you mentioned from Count Deku's basement. I'm not going to ask any more questions about that, but..."
Okay.
"Could I see that?"
You can have it.
"Oh.
You said you would give us a bag of holding if we gave it to you.
Oh, sure.
Nice.
Cool.
This is your other reward as well, because you did complete 2 of the tasks. I'm going to leave this list here for whatever reason, and
She asked for it.
she did. And she did very much wants it, and she's going to definitely study it.
Okay.
I'm going to grab you your bag of holding.
Awesome. So now all of our inventory is all in the scene.
Okay, so she says, "Okay, so this isn't the best bag of holding you've ever seen. It's kind of dusty, and it's kind of old.
Got a hole in it.
Hey, Loaf, here's the bag of holding." And she drops it in the inventory.
All right.
Bag of holding? This isn't a bag of holding.
Bag of holding. Bag of holding that can hold up to 500 pounds with no size limit.
Bag is already full.
However, the bag is already full. Bag of holding is extremely hard of hearing and will not return what you ask for.
Oh my
Jesus.
So it's useless.
This isn't what you told us.
We can empty it out, I'm sure.
Yeah, what's in it?
But then he won't give us what we asked him.
What should we get out of it?
I don't...
Hey. And so she reaches in and she says, "I want a couch." And she reaches in and she pulls out like a baby cow. And, there's a baby cow. And she sets the cow down. And
There's a calf in our hideout now?
Yes. And that just made space for 100 pounds.
Sounds like veal to me.
Was there something else that you guys wanted to get out of the bag of holding?
Yeah.
I would just like to say canonically, I don't think living things can survive inside of bags of holding. I'm pretty sure that baby cow is dead.
Yeah.
Veal.
I think
it's
he's
veal.
What's that
dead.
smell? What's that smell?
Yeah, I want a ring of swapping. Is there a ring of
Okay.
swapping in there?
Yeah, we do.
Oh god.
Yeah, we do.
When you reach in,
Oh, no.
this is what it gives you.
Oh,
Okay.
emerald
It's
ring.
a power ring.
We can take it to
Yeah.
Jim's.
Oh, all right.
Hey, while we're looking...
Looks like you guys are making good space in there.
Yeah, is there... I was looking for a really nice elven-made bow.
Oh, okay. So then you reach your hand in.
Would you like me to roll or
Oh,
something?
there you go.
Ah, dadgummit. That freaking slingshot's back. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm
Hang on, let me-
going to put it back in the bag.
What do you want, Yori? I know you want something.
Freaking slingshot.
What do you want, Yori? It's guaranteed to give it to you.
Yeah, guaranteed is a word. Can I ask it for the bequeather that Ace had?
Yeah. What was it called again?
The bequeather.
What was it?
The
Don't make me say it again.
The bequeather?
What about the katana of virtue? And I stick my hand in.
Actually, he does not want the katana of virtue. And I put my hand on his shoulder and then still reach in. I nudge. He does not want the katana.
I can't just give you Ace's only weapon if he shows back up.
Screw that dude.
Oh, no. It's like a copy of it. It's like what Walmart would have given us. Some disc.
You pull out this item.
Oh, nice. I actually really
Zeal?
like this. Yeah.
Whoa.
Melee, versatile, +5 speed. While equipped, if you succeed an attack roll, triple the dice that you roll for the damage instead of
Whoa.
double.
That's
Damage
really good.
1d4 slashing or 1d6 if versatile.
That's crazy good.
Yeah.
You could dual wield that with the cutlass too.
Yeah. I think canonically it's one sword that kind of splits in half, and it has 2 halves, but you can wield it with one hand as well.
Okay.
Gotcha. So you
Okay.
can
But
get
it looks
benefits of
cooler
it.
if it's in both hands, you know.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very cool.
You've definitely made some space in the bag of holding. We'll go ahead. Hermione will reach in. She says, "Oh, I'm looking for a sled," and she reaches in and she pulls out like an entire twin bed. Wow. Like, oh, that should be everything that's in the bag. Okay, so you guys should be good. There's probably a couple extra things just randomly in there. If you get in a pinch, feel free to ask it for something else. Otherwise, you can store whatever you want in the bag of holding.
But does it give it back to us when we store it?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right.
It says is extremely hard of hearing and will not return what you asked for. That sounds canonically not what will happen.
Yeah.
DM.
Art wants to take the bag and tip it over on its head and just try to dump the rest of the crap out of it.
Dump it out.
Okay, a bunch more things fall out. What do I do?
You want us to roll a D10 or a couple D10, 2 D10?
Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, all of you roll a D100. That'll be fun. You guys don't need more items. No.
Yeah,
no,
we do.
No, this bag is now empty. And
Oh my gosh.
this bag is
Lame.
currently empty. It had a bed. It had a cowl. It had a ring. It had
I rolled a
zeal.
57.
A 90.
and it also had a. I'm not giving.
He said 90.
I got a
You don't
90.
want to give me 57.
Roll a D6 as well.
Me?
Who? Me?
The 90.
That's a 2.
Okay. There was also. This is the last thing I'm giving you from it.
You shouldn't have said it was full.
What is it?
You found 2 fire arrows.
Let's go!
Nice.
So the cow is dead, though, right? The baby cow.
The cow is 100%
Yeah.
dead.
Has
The
to
cow
be
is dead, yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
want some
was-
veal?
Yeah.
Pull out a cow. Imagine just yanking out a live cow. And just like, how long have you been in there? Just fucking grazing. Is there like a field inside the bag?
Okay, so we'll go ahead and say, canonically speaking, that the bag of holding will give you what you asked for out of it 9 times out of 10.
All right.
Okay.
If you want to use it, you're welcome to use it. If you don't want to use it, then, Out of game, is there anything in Burke that you guys need to do and or want to do?
We could check on Not Stable. Because, Not Gunner is open. We can go
Ooh.
check on him.
Yeah, we could do that. I wanted to go to Don's Armory too.
Sure. Yeah.
See what they got.
One of the places actually had the Paladin Shield. Was the Paladin Shield considered a heavy item, Harrison?
It was
I
not.
think
no.
it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, but
Okay, so you guys want to head to Not Gunner, potentially? Which is Nautilus's archery business.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Let me show you the Not Gunner storefront. You guys are going to like this.
I'm excited.
Oh, sniper helm.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome. You guys finally made it to my opening. I opened it up yesterday. This is my archery business. Welcome back.
Hey, man.
Hi. Plus 10 attack when
We have a lot of extra stuff here. We have an upgraded quiver. We also have a deepwood quiver. I used some of the magic from the Ilex Forest, and I was able to create this. I have several different kinds of arrows. Here's a lightning arrow. Here's a +1 arrow, and a sniper helm. This is probably my most famous product. People love it so far. I'm excited to see if I can sell it more.
20 plat
Hey,
pieces.
yeah,
I think that's
hey.
a little steep.
How are people making plat pieces around here?
A lot of adventurers go on like quests and fulfill quests, and then that's how they get an income.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand. Every quest we've ever been on has been for like 10 gold pieces. So, hey, are there any big quests around? Because, geez.
I know Valka's ring was about 600 gold pieces if you could find that in the Golgari Badlands.
It was going to be 200 gold pieces each, but,
I guess
I do
it's-
like the Kyber crystal.
I guess that's fair.
There's also a lot of items in your inventories that you could sell, to be fair.
Not
Do
really.
we want to
He
just go
doesn't know
through
that.
a bulk selling? Okay, no, yeah, you're right. Nautilus is like, there are some other quests that you guys could probably go on. I know. I'm trying to think of a good quest. Do I have a quest for you? I don't think I have one for you.
Why not?
Oh, were you guys? I bet Stoic would have something for you. I know he's doing some advertising for his campaign. For the election is coming up soon. I know that's probably a big deal. I'm sure he could use your help.
Dude, do we
We do
want
have
to
a
do that?
we do already have kind of a thing going on that we
Yeah, I
gotta
don't
take
feel
care
like we
of.
have time to do extra stuff.
I mean, but what about the money?
I mean, I get it. As much as I want a deep wood quiver and a sniper helm and lightning arrows.
I would highly suggest just selling a bunch of your stuff. You guys have way too much stuff.
What do you mean?
I like having
We
stuff.
don't have anything. We have nothing. All I have is potties, potions, and then these rings that have no value whatsoever. Like emerald ring, not appraised. What am I supposed to do with that? Get it appraised?
I'm sure you could offer it to somebody at face value.
Hey, what do you think about this ring? And I just like hold up the not appraised emerald ring. How much would this be?
I'd buy that for 5 gold pieces.
I put it back in my pocket. No, that's not enough.
Okay.
Wait, how much is it worth?
Probably worth more than that, right? It's probably not actually. I bet when I
Where's
get it
your
appraised,
ink?
I'm gonna get gypped. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna wait on this. That's fine.
All right. All right.
Hey, I have a wooden shield as well as a dagger as well as
Can I just wear the emerald ring? I wonder what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put it on your hand as well.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna wear it.
That's never been bad before. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
trying to like think of things I even could sell. I got this ration I can sell. I
You've
got
got
this
you've got a
carrot.
slingshot in storage.
I do have a slingshot in storage.
I'm just wearing a lot of bling right now.
I actually got this infinity hose that's it's been good, but I haven't really used it in a bit. Any interest?
The infinity hose. I could probably buy that for 20 gold pieces.
What if we did 25 gold pieces for the wood shield dagger and the infinity hose?
23.
23 and 5 silver pieces.
You got a deal. And he reaches out his hand. Y'all exchange goods. So you sold the infinity hose, a wooden shield, and a dagger.
How much for these 2 dingleberries?
No, we need the dingleberries.
You want that? You want to keep the dingleberries?
Yes, we can make a gold potion with them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Okay, let me
Well,
just.
Art's
Let me
at
just. I'm gonna
39
keep.
gold
I guess I'll
pieces.
keep the dingleberries. They're important.
Yeah, we can't let them have the dingleberries.
39's not bad.
Yeah, 39's pretty good.
How much is the +1 arrows?
3 gold pieces apiece.
Oh,
They expansive.
Jeezy Pete. I will take a noon quiver. Art's gonna take that.
Noon quiver, armor, 5 gold pieces. Quiver carries 10 arrows instead of the previous old quiver, which was only 8. If you have a kyber crystal that you meld to it, it can carry 20 arrows instead of 10.
Interesting.
So we'll give that to Art. That was 5 gold pieces. Pleasure doing business with you.
You want to sell your quiver back to him?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind taking this one off my hands, I honestly I would just take it for its value, 5 silver pieces.
How about 3 silver pieces?
How about 4 silver pieces?
I'm not going to go over 3. I like you, Art. I like you, but I only sold that to you for 4.
I don't think you like me.
I do. I do actually like you a lot. You're one of my favorite customers at this point.
Well, I can appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay,
And
3.
I've
What
never
about
bought
what about
anything.
that darkened dagger?
Nope.
I'd be willing to...
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, all right. Fair enough. 3 silver pieces for the quiver?
Yes.
Okay. 3 silver pieces for the quiver. As you guys are shopping around in Not Gunner's archery shop, Hermione rushes in and she says, "Oh my gosh, guys, I just figured it out. The blood moon is going to take place in 7 to 8 days. That's our time frame. We have 7 to 8 days to restore Death's connection to the realm." And this episode was voiced by Harrison Clark as Art, William Brito as Loaf, David Kelly as Yori, and edited and DM'd by Harrison Weiss. Please follow us on X at Tides of Terragos or on Patreon at patreon.com/Tides of Terragos.
Ace is a panda in a panda costume, works part-time at Panda Express.
I will take that under consideration.
That's canon. Yeah.
That's canon. I will.
That's so funny. Yeah, screw those books.